KETK, you're watching East Texas Live at 3.
You don't need the spotlight. Everything will be alright. Just hold on. 'Cause it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.
All right, well, welcome back. That was the music of Barbara Cox right there, and she is joining me now in the studio to tell us more about her music. I know y'all couldn't see me, but I was kind of jamming along to hear the music.
Yes, and I was trying not to cry.
Well, it was great. So kind of tell us how you got into this, where you're from,
Yes.
how all this started.
This all started as a young girl. I grew up in Marshall, Texas. My parents, Cosetta and Frank Cox, and I could always hear songs. So I would go to sleep at night and I would always hear songs. I thought everybody could hear songs. So it was just a norm for me. And so as I grew older, I began to go into the studio and just record what I would hear. I always say God sings through me, and I could just hear the songs, and now I just record what I hear.
Yeah, so what brought you to Tyler? You said you're from Marshall, so what brought you over here to Tyler?
I moved to Tyler to continue my education. I graduated from UT Tyler with a degree in education, and so I just remained here.
Yeah, and you said this kind of started at an early age for you.
Yes.
So how did you get into this whole singer-songwriter business and kind of take it to where it is now?
My whole desire was for someone to be able to life to be transformed by the songs that I heard, because singing has always been therapy for me. And so as I sing, and it's always have kept me rooted. And so I felt like every song that God gives me is attached to someone. Someone needs to hear that song so that it can enlighten their day. So I just felt like it's my assignment. So I'm constantly releasing songs, and I just am grateful to God that He's given me this gift and this opportunity.
So speaking of two of those songs, you have two new ones, Color Them Beautiful and My Fight Song.
Yes.
So tell me how those came about, kind of the inspiration behind those.
The inspiration behind Color Them Beautiful is is more referencing mental health. And how we should see the beauty in everyone, everything, every situation, every circumstance, because you never know who's living in a life where they feel darkness, they feel colorless, and so you just color them beautiful.
Well, and you are living this motto of Color Them Beautiful with your bright orange today.
Thank you, thank you. And then my fight song transpired as I began to hear it in my sleep. I was going through some physical challenges myself. And so I was having to go to physical therapy. I was having to do some home exercises. And so I felt like I was fighting to get back to where I, could be able to do what God has ordained me to do. And so I just felt like when I began to hear that song, I said, this is a song for anyone to be determined no matter what you're facing, what challenges, and just continue to fight for your right, fight for your life to be all that you can be.
Yeah. So. When people hear these songs, what do you want them to take away from it? What do you want them to take away from any of your music?
Just being able to reflect on their own lives. Each song has a meaning, it's a message, and I want them to be able to reflect on their own lives. And I also want them to enjoy it, because most of my songs are contemporary, and someone will make you get up and dance, and then some will make you go into worship. So it's just a matter of being able to reflect on where they are in life.
Yeah, so if someone's interested in booking you for a future event, how would they go about that?
Yes, they could email me at barbaracoxmusic@gmail.com or call me at 903-534-8745 or my website, barbaracoxproductions.com.
And do you play around here in the Tyler area, or do you go back home to Marshall and play?
That's what I'm excited about, being able to do more in my hometown. I haven't done a lot in my hometown, and I'm getting ready to go down for a Black History program that's going to be there, and I get a chance to sing my song, I Am Black History. And I'm excited to do that. And I do some in Tyler, but a lot of times I travel out into other states. I do a lot of traveling away from home. So.
All right. Well, we will get all of her information over on our website. That is KETK.com.